Hello everybody, Taggart 93 here with a level from Blood. Blood was a 1997 first-person shooter, and the level we're playing today is Crystal Lake. Now this level is not a custom level, this is actually part of the vanilla Blood video game. Now Blood was released in 1997, features a lot of occult and horror themes, and a couple of references to pop culture at the time too. And that makes it very interesting to play, especially today. It was made using the build engine. That's the same engine that was used for Duke Nukem 3D, Shadow Warrior, great game. And one game that I played a lot as a kid, I'm not sure how well it'll hold up today, but Tech War. I hear screaming inside, and yep, there's zombies in there, and shirtless, innocent bystander cultists. So, in Blood, you play as a resurrected Wild West gunslinger named Caleb. Now, from what I remember about the story, Caleb was part of a cult that worshipped the evil god Chernobog. For reasons I can't quite remember, Chernobog ends up turning on you, and, well, he's an evil god, he kills you. However, Caleb is just too angry to die, and he resurrects from the grave to get vengeance on this evil elder god. Oh, shit. Yes, that severed hand there. You don't want those things to get near you. They will grab you, and they will drain your life very quickly. I'm at 100. I've seen those things bring me from 100 to a 0 very quickly. Severed hand, I'm not sure if you heard, it did say, "I'll swallow your soul." Obvious reference to Evil Dead, which is pretty awesome. Speaking of references, look what we got here. Yeah, if you press use right over here, you get this sound effect. Pretty neat that they would have a reference like that in the game. So, like Duke Nukem 3D, there's destructible environments, so I'm going to blow open this wall. Yep. Like so. Yeah, brains. Return of the Living Dead. Again, there's a lot of 80s and 90s horror movie references in this game. Really cool. So I'm going to go in the freezer and shoot up that corpse and eat the heart. That gets some health back. So, yeah, we are in Crystal Lake. Recently there was a Friday the 13th game made for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, and I'm not really a fan of, I mean, I was really hoping it was going to be a single-player survival horror game, but that's not what we got. Instead, we got a multiplayer-only game. And it seems kind of bare bones. I'm not really sure if I'm going to pick it up. I'm actually a huge fan of the Friday the 13th NES game, actually. A lot of people begrudge that game because it, well, admittedly is pretty cryptic. But once you find out what you're supposed to do, it becomes very enjoyable and, well, challenging, but not at all impossible. And again, hating on a Nintendo game because it's cryptic is kind of silly. I mean, heck, the original Legend of Zelda was very cryptic, and you'd be out of your mind if you said that game sucked. Also on the topic of Friday the 13th, my favorite of the series is the fourth movie, the final chapter, which admittedly was not the final chapter. There's 12 movies in that series, including Freddy vs. Jason and the remake. I like the fourth movie for a number of reasons. It, of course, features Crispin Glover as Jason in his mask the whole time. The characters are pretty memorable. I mean, young Tommy Jarvis is really cool. And it ends on a yes, death. And it ends on a similar note to Halloween 4, which I always found very interesting. That being Friday the 13th Part 4 and Halloween Part 4, both end with the child protagonist being subtly hinted at, well, not so subtly, but being suggested that they're going to become the next Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. I also really like Friday the 13th Part 3. Kind of a guilty pleasure with the cheesy forced 3D sequences. And I love the disco theme song to it. Part 3 is also where Jason, of course, gets his mask. Oh, and here we are in the titular Crystal Lake. Gonna hop up here and grab a life leech. This staff is pretty groovy. It does a lot of damage to enemies, and you can post it as kind of a sentry gun. Or a sentry type weapon. Gotta reach through the bars here and get that switch. Alright, now I gotta be careful, I'm losing oxygen. Alright. Now you'll notice with the double-barreled shotgun there, I fired a shot that was both barrels and a shot that was just one barrel. I really like this game. There's alternate fire modes for the weapons. Come on. Yeah, that big spider takes a lot of hits to down. I wonder if I can just lure him over into the water. Yes, good. Oh. There. Alright. So over there is the exit. I'm not going to go over there. I'm actually going to go over here. No. Can't quite remember. There it is. Over here, and over here is a secret exit. This exit takes you to a secret level based on Dawn of the Dead, where it's a shopping mall full of zombies and other nasties. So I'm going to go there, and that's what we'll pick up in a future video. Alright? So yeah, it's been fun, guys. Have a good night. Jag Taggart 93 out.